Mortal Kombat 1 has one of the better tutorial lesson systems on the market in recent fighting games. But what do you do when you've completed it and still find yourself not steadily improving from casual or ranked online matches? Well, here are 10 ways to improve at MK1 in both the short and long term. Starting with number 1, blocking. You'd be surprised how much simply improving your blocking will do for you. Instead of mashing out squirrel brain combos and stress-based reactive moves, slowing down to play at your pace and finding your own rhythm starts with knowing when it's your turn versus your opponent's turn to engage and making the most of those openings. Number 2, movement. MK1 has some really fun, simple movement tech known as wave dashing that'll take you far with a few tweaks to your gameplay. We won't go into a ton of detail here, but the gist is to alternate your blocking and dashing to move faster than you would if just walking left to right with or without dashing. Number 3 is trying new characters and cameos. If you're feeling stuck or unhappy with where you're at, feel free to experiment with different cameos in Mortal Kombat. It's okay to explore your options and find what's best for you as far as look and play style. Although, there are going to be some times where you want to copy what the best players are using or the tier list, and that's okay too. Number 4, get really comfortable with 4 or 5 bread and butter combos for your character of choice. Don't focus on memorizing every single combo string or the fancy long ones when you're starting out. Not even the top players are using every single combo string. You can find the best bread and butter combos for your character in tutorial mode, online, etc. if you struggle to create your own. But what I found is number 5, watching in-game replays is one of the best ways of getting data for some of the top players of your character that are on the leaderboards. You'll simply look for the leaderboards and click view replays if they have the option enabled, and you'll be able to see up to their last 10 online matches. You'll get a better feel for what are some of the best combos, strings, safe options, block oppressive, chip damage, cameo synergy, etc. You name it for the character you're interested in. And it is always best to learn from what we call the exemplar, the blueprint, before you start to innovate on your own. You'll also want to use in-game replays system to review your own replays after finishing a session. In esports, we call these VOD reviews, and it can be a little awkward at first. The goal, again, is to look at the strengths and growth opportunities in your own gameplay and to take note on what you need to improve on for next time. Up next, we have number 6, resource management. This includes EX meter and cameos. In Mortal Kombat 1, you'll find yourself with 3 bars of EX meter to empower many of your character's most important special moves. If you're not using your EX meter and leaving it full for too long, you're essentially losing out on free additional damage and putting yourself in a major disadvantage. Learn to mix in using your EX meter more frequently if you're someone that finds themselves not using it enough, or if you're a big spender, better understand the EX meter's recharge rate. Likewise with cameos, same deal. Your cameo meter will continue to refill after use, so sitting on full meter is wasted resources and lost damage, plus you'll miss out on some great combo extensions when you're not using them. Remember, chip damage is a thing in MK1, and since this is an assist-based game where cameos are meant to be used, don't feel guilty about being optimal. Number 7 is hit confirming. This is a skill that you will improve on over time, and it enables you to determine whether your attacks are landing or not mid-string and to react accordingly. And so if your attack is landing, then continuing the combo. If it's being blocked, then adjusting your strategy to maybe even punish the block or to be on the defensive. There are plenty of more in-depth tutorials on the topic of hit confirming, so I'll really keep it general here and move to our next topic, which is ducking. Ducking versus blocking fireballs. This is a crucial strategy to counter zoning patterns and makes it easier to approach and mitigate attacks in Mortal Kombat 1. When you are ducking, you can react to zoning faster instead of blocking the ranged attack, because blocking incurs a slight hit stun delay that puts you on your back foot. Whereas ducking, you can continue to advance and even begin a counterattack much quicker than if you were simply blocking. Add on the movement tech and you can duck and dash in and duck and dash out as you need. Number 9, delayed wake-ups. This is another simple adjustment to your gameplay that'll give you a nice mix-up to throw off opponents. When you are knocked down, simply hold R1 or RB, depending on controller type, to delay your get up, and you'll give yourself a better chance to avoid a low or overhead mix-up. Throws off your opponent's timing, especially if they're aggressive opponents on the advance. And as always, number 10, understand your purpose for playing the game. Are you here for fun, or are you here to be competitive, or somewhere in the middle? If you're for fun, then remembering it's just a game, and it's going you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, and finding where to maximize your joy. The last thing you want to do is get off work and be pissed off at the game when it becomes too much of a grind or you don't like the current meta. So knowing when to take a break or maybe even play another game, or dare I say touch grass, is important. But hey, if you're committed, you're competitive, and you're ready for the grind, then everything shared here, you're going to want to integrate and develop into a strong regular training or practice routine. You're not going to obsess over wins and losses early on. The best practice is to focus on small bite-sized goals that you have more control over, and watch your own replays. It's very natural to have peaks and valleys in your own performance day to day, week to week, etc. But you will see gains after each practice session if you are using smart, goal-oriented, and gold standard methods of what we call deliberate practice and coaching in esports. These are also used in professional sports and performance psychology. So if you have more questions on this, feel free to let me know. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe if you want more additional content. Peace.